Sandtroopers.com. Never imitating, always innovating, bringing you the latest coverage in the Star Wars galaxy.
Welcome back, troopers, and thank you for tuning in for another edition of Sam Watch Live. Today we'll be taking a look at Clone Wars animated figure number 9, Commander Gree. Commander Gree's a very interesting figure, as we can, the carded photo there jumps out at us, and you see his, double V mohawk thing he's got going on. It definitely makes him stand apart, and he's one of the more distinctive troopers that I've seen in the animated series. Commander Gree is armed to the tooth. He's got a blaster rifle, a pistol, a removable bucket, and a firing missile launcher. So yeah, he indeed is ready for some action. He's one of the more interesting figures in Wave 3. The back photo shot there, it features him with bucket on, which I think his paint job really makes him jump out from the rest of the troopers. He serves under General Yoda, and they nicknamed the 41st Elite Green Company, which I think is pretty interesting. I don't think they should have just named Green, the 41st Elite Green Company. I think Mr. Lucas could have probably went ahead and named every single one of these clones Green Company, because they sure are making him a lot of money. We're buying many different versions of these troopers, often with just a couple twists here and there. Here's another one. That's the exclusive Commander Pons, but we'll get away from that for a second. A review of Commander Pons is indeed coming, but for now, let's jump away to the nitty-gritty for a second. Let's take a look at see what old Commander Gree has to offer. We have a loose sample over here, and we're gonna take it and bring him up close. Put him under the ST binoculars for your viewing pleasure, and let's take a look and see what Commander Gree has to offer. Come on. So just how awesome is Commander Gree? He is just very cool. Let's start off with the firing missile launcher, okay? Since this is one of the few things that actually does, he includes a feature that, actually operates exactly how they said. The missile launcher does indeed, if you look right there, right on the top, the little tiny button, just let me give it a good shot there so you can. Yeah, see, it did. It's got quite the punch on there, and you can see there he holds it with one hand. It does seem like there should be a better place to, for the other hand to grip on there, but indeed it doesn't seem to have that. But it fires. It packs quite a punch indeed. But if we get back onto Commander Gree, something that is really nice about that is his fingers are articulated and shaped. I shouldn't say articulated, I should say it's sculpted. That's the word I'm looking for there, though. But you can see that Commander Gree's rifle fits in his hand just excellent. They did a real good job with that. I really like the way he grips with both hands. It just seems like it's a real good fit there. I really do like the removable bucket there, and if you can take a look at the head, it's just a great looking sculpt there, all around unique job. That haircut is just second to none for sure. He's loaded up with a lot of articulation. He moves around very well, as you see there. The wrists turn every which way. The shoulders pop out. Ball and socket on the shoulders there. I really do like the extra effort they gave it there. They could have cheaped out. He's got this removable bandolier strap here. It does pop off the head. It easily pops right off there too. If you wanted to take it off, it just snaps right off. But it's really cool. Right down to the side arm there. Very interesting. It also can fit. They got that finger, the trigger finger right there. And if you take a look, you can see how well he grips it there. It's just a great job by Hasbro. What were the differences in his armor versus the standard 41st Elite Trooper is his markings here. If you take a look, I have a 41st Elite laying right there. So if you put them side by side, you can see that the stripe goes down the middle. The fin on top is white on Gree. He's got a stripe going down the chest. His thighs instead of his forearms. So, just some definite differences there that sets him apart from the rest of members of Green Company. And I think they did a real good job with this guy. I mean, again, every which way you want to turn him. Well, not in the feet there. Ooh, look at me, I'm getting all a little too crazy. So, okay, no. Well, actually, he does. See, I'm torquing on it. It seems like it's a little stiff there. But, yeah, there is ankle articulation there. See, you never know what you're going to get. So you never know how hard it is you want to crank on one of these. But, indeed, he's a outstanding figure. And I think for sure they did a real good job putting them together and making sure, he stood apart from the rest of them. So overall, is Commander Gree worth your hard-earned dollar? Figures are nearly, 8 and some change these days, so it's really hard for me to say every single one is worth your money. But this one for sure, he stands out from the crowd. He's got 3 different weapons. They all seem to work really well and grip nice and tight with the trigger finger there. I do like the articulation all over the figure, even though I couldn't find some of it there for a second. Again, he commands the 41st Elite, and they're just so cool with their, it's almost like the cannons those guys have. It reminds me of Jesse Ventura and the Predator, so, that's kind of neat. The thing I think might be difficult for the kiddies, because Commander Gree is pretty hot. You don't see him out there peg warming all the time, so I'm sure it's collector driven. It's fueled a little bit more by the kids. But how you go from this, this leader, Yoda's buddy, and we even see more so into the relationship with the Clone Wars, to where we get to Episode 3, where we all know what happened when Commander Gree and another Kashyyyk trooper tried to bum rush Master Yoda. You just wonder, are the kids ready to go from seeing this nice friendly guy to the guy who gets his head lopped off and it's rolling on the floor there. So, hey, either way, I'm sure we can all get over it. And overall, I have to give this one a big thumbs up, troops. It's definitely worth getting in there. If you haven't found it already, stay tuned for future episodes of Sandwatch Live for the original Imperials. I'm Darth Spice for SandTroopers.com. United we find.